Hey guys, and welcome to the Oh No, What Have You Done podcast. My name is Eric. I'm your host. We also have these guys. Introduce yourself, starting with Alex.
Yeah, I'm Alex. Cool. Lucas.
That was a great introduction. I've just got to say, that was like beautiful. 10
out of 10.
My name is Lucas. I'm obviously the best one here. Obviously.
Hi, I'm Jared, and I'm the best here. Yeah.
Debatable.
I'm sorry, I don't agree.
Alright, so this podcast is basically school projects we have where we write a short story each week to challenge our writing skills and develop them. Each time we write, we'll have a set of like objectives and rules we have to follow. You guys can write stories as well if you want. If you do, there's an email in the description if anyone watches this, and it is oh no what have you done 1@gmail.com. That is oh no what have you done with like 1 as like a numerical, not ONE, at gmail.com. But other than that, we should get started. Okay, and the rules for today's podcast, episode 1, very important.
Yeah.
It is. Hold on, let me just get my thing up on my phone because I have it here.
What's the topic,
Alright.
Eric?
So, Alex, you chose these, Alex, so you should know.
Yeah.
So the topic is you gain a fictional item. This can be anything on a fictional item. The rules, we have 3 objectives each week, might change it depending how it goes. The first rule is you must use alliteration 3 times throughout the text. You must start the story like you're narrating a Pokemon encounter. Do what you can. So it doesn't have to be like, oh my god, I used Fire Blast. And the story must end with stepping on a twig.
Which is a bit of an inside joke. But,
Yes, D&D nerds. You gotcha. And I think, considering he made the rule set for today's podcast, that I think Alex should start with his story that he has spent a lot of time on, and he's very proud of.
yes, very
Yes,
much, yeah.
totally. Don't expect anything amazing.
I think that should be said. We're not great at anything, especially writing. So if it turns out terrible, or like we've tried to be funny and it's not funny, that's because
We're not funny.
We're not funny.
No,
We're not good.
we are funny. You guys just don't have a good sense of humor. Alright, Alex, start.
Okay. No. Steve encountered a wild Death Note. Death Note used intriguing. It was super effective. Steve is now intrigued. Steve used pick up Death Note. Steve caught a Death Note. Intrigued, Steve inspected the book. It was a thin notebook with a black cover. It had the words Death Note cruelly scratched onto the cover. Steve opened the book and found that that there were names written on the first half of the page. Some names had descriptions next to them, detailing what looked like instructions. Some had conditions on how someone was to die. A bit shaken, Steve put the book in his bag and started his trek home. Steve couldn't stop his mind from racing with questions about the book in his bag. Where did it come from? Who was it? What was with the names in the book? Steve eventually arrived home, instantly bolting upstairs, ignoring his mother's greeting. Went in his room with the door locked. Steve sat at his desk, grabbed a pen, and pulled out the note. Twirling his pen, Steve now sat at his desk, wondering what to do now. Steve then decided he was being silly. This book's probably how someone has killed their D&D characters, Steve reasoned. But still, the book seemed to call to him. Steve then started writing. A few minutes later, Steve looked at what he had written. Just a short, simple story about a cat named Tinkles, his neighbor's cat, running across the road and exploring the woods. A thought then struck Stephen. What if depicted the cat dying would happen? What would happen? So Steve rewrote the story. This time, the cat was killed by a car when crossing the road. Steve sat back, seeing if anything happened. When nothing did, Steve went to sleep. As Steve drifted to sleep, he heard a car swerve off the road and a pained meow. Steve awoke to see a lanky, lean humanoid figure dressed in black with skin which was deathly pale. It reached out for him, and as Steve blinked, it was gone. Startled, Steve slowly got out of bed and searched his room. Once sure that his room was safe, Steve got dressed and went downstairs for breakfast. As he came downstairs, he heard his mom talking to his dad about the neighbor's cat Tinkle died last night. Hit by a car, they say. Shocked and scared, Steve bolted upstairs. Steve hastily grabbed the book and sprinted out of the house and back to where he found that book. Once he arrived, he sat down, questioning what he was doing. Steve pulled out the pen from the book and wrote Stevenson, his full name. Steve then...
Is that one of your alliteration?
No. Steve then lay there, waiting for something to happen. From behind him, he heard a twig snap and saw the black figure rushing towards him. Steve then let out a scream, but no one heard him, ever again. Brilliant story, I know.
I know.
What the
It's
fuck? Hold on, let's go through your objectives. So, what was your fictional item?
A Death Note.
Okay. What was your 3 alliterations?
Well, let me find them.
Can I just say, while he's looking for them, I don't know how many people followed it. Keep looking. I said no editing, so if it sounded bad, like grammatically, it's because
It was.
it was. Also, I'm probably gonna have like the text or something on the screen if you guys are watching it with video or something. So if you couldn't understand Alex because he's
Me.
dumb,
Because he's me.
then there'll be that for you to read.
Oh yeah, and one fun little thing. If you don't complete the objectives to a satisfactory standard, you get you get 2 objectives sets the next week to make it extra hard for you.
Yeah.
Alright, what's your 3 alliterations, Alex?
A short, simple story.
Okay.
Technically,
that's sibilants, but
don't care.
It's the same.
yeah.
difference.
I used it as well, so okay.
Lanky and lean. Yes, that is alliteration.
Alliteration only has to be 2.
Oh, it does it. Okay, fair enough.
And then I did 4 technically. Startled, Steve, and Steven Stevenson, his full name.
Fun. Okay.
Okay.
So guys,
Next rule.
Lucas, do you want to go next?
what's the next
The next rule.
Oh, the
You
next
were looking
rule.
at the rules, remember?
Oh yeah. Okay. So you must start your encounter, or you must start the story like you're narrating a Pokemon encounter.
I think we remember that. He
Yeah.
called the Death Note or something.
Yeah. What did you catch the Death Note with?
His hand.
Okay.
Whoa.
So you picked it up.
The best gamer.
And you obviously ended with the stepping of a twig of a dark figure.
Trying to wait at him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
I think I achieved it.
You achieved the rules, sure.
So what do you guys think of the story? Questionable.
I don't know.
Questionable.
Sounded like anime.
Alright.
I mean, it's based off anime.
Lucas.
Yes.
Go. Do you want to start
Okay.
your story?
Oh yeah.
My
Lucas.
story is not a lot better.
And once again, the grammar might be absolutely horrible.
Do not
Big
expect.
bonkers.
Do not expect Shakespeare.
Okay.
We're out though, Lucas.
So, Evil Baron wants to battle. Evil Baron sent out spies. Go Pyro. Evil spies used Kidnap. It was very effective. Pyro used Flamethrower. The attack missed. You'll never catch me, cappers, the spies yell. Wait, the spies used Kidnap? Where do they take? That would be your mother. Oh no, we must catch them. Quick, to the Batmobile. Damn it, Alfred, I told you to wine start it earlier in case of an emergency. But we wouldn't want to waste gas now, would we? Start the car! Oh, my aching back. Damn it, get out of the way, Alfred! Ding, 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 bang! There, now that wasn't so hard, was it? Call an ambulance, you'll live. And then Batman proceeds to leave Alfred bleeding on the floor because he pulled his spine out. How many gears does that damn car have? I don't know, Johnny Jim Jam, my boy, but we need to go faster. Big Barbarous Boom Boom Button time? Oh yeah! Click. Wait. Billions of Billions Barbecue Blue Blistering Barnacle Boom! Oh no! My mother! She's dead. Wait. But she was already dead. Oh, well, all's well that ends well, eh, Alfred? Oh. Never mind. Is that Alfred's back breaking? And yeah, that's the, yeah.
10 out of 10.
No, I'm not particularly proud of that one.
Comedy.
It sounds way better than my one.
Okay, so
The epitome of comedy.
Yes.
ooh,
What was your fictional item?
I'm
you had
the
several.
Batmobile.
Okay.
Batmobile, okay.
Cool. What were your 3 alliterations?
It was. Let me see. Well, technically Ting Ting Ting, but that's more of repeating. There was
Right.
Johnny Jim Jam, my boy.
Yeah.
Big Barbarous Boom Boom Button Time.
Yeah.
And billions of bilious barbecue blue blistering barnacles.
Very good. Very good.
Amazing.
Yep.
Very
and
lengthy
obviously style with the Pokemon encounter.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. And anything with a stiffing comments, but not very.
It was. He stood on a twig. I just didn't say it. That was the point. I wanted flavor. I didn't want all the stories to be the same of just you hear a twig snap. Wow,
I know you
amazing.
did.
Yeah.
Fun.
Wow, you died.
All right. I think yours is the shortest, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Incredible.
Short and sweet.
Let's just absorb that one for a second.
I'd say it was 10 out of 10 comedy.
I
was
hate to
funny.
disagree with you, man, but
It was very fast paced.
yeah, I
Action.
like my action.
All right.
It was a comedy action.
My one was
Bloody hell.
That was the genre. Comedy action.
Jared, do you want to go next?
sure.
Proceed.
You encounter a wild Zuckerberg while you are strolling through town. Luckily, you have your trusty hero summoning orb. Dun 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 dun. Zuck wants to battle. Choose a hero. Papyrus, Freddy Fazbear, Sniper TF2. Papyrus selected. Zuck used Data Steal. It wasn't very effective. Papyrus lost his singular follower. Papyrus used Papyrus's pasta-powered pain producer. Pasta covers Zuck. He slows down and his melee attacks damage decreases. Zuck used Cancel on Facebook. Papyrus is immune to this attack type. Papyrus used Smolder. Papyrus fainted from trying too hard. Send out our next challenger. The one and the only Freddy Fazbear. Zuck used Lizard Luck. He is ready to dodge an attack. Freddy Fazbear, the Fair Fiend, used Jump Scare. Nothing happened. Zuck is left unfazed. Zuck used Karen Swarm. A swarm of pigs with big blonde wigs run past, leaving 1-star reviews, forcing Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria to shut down. Critical hit! Freddy Fazbear fainted. Time to send out our last chance of winning. Sniper TF2. Sniper TF2 used Crocky's Quickscope. It was very effective. Zuck has lost his human skin and is now in his full lizard form. I'm gonna delete you, exclaimed the angered Zuck. Zuck used Hacker Man. Oh no! He accidentally evolved Sniper TF2. Sniper TF2 evolved into Spinbot TF2. Spinbot TF2 used 360 no-scope headshot. Boom! Headshot! Shouts Sniper TF2. A quadruple crit sandwich! Zuck is beyond fainting. He is straight up just a cloud of red mist. You do a little victory dance as you are the winner, or so you think. Then suddenly the Spinbot quickly turns upon you. You scream and shout, but alas, the Spinbot has already reloaded. You quickly turn to run, but then it hits you. The last thing you see before everything goes black is Gru holding a Waluigi launcher that was about to step on a twig.
Amazing.
Congratulations.
That was incredible.
Best, best one
It was,
yet. The only thing
What was the story?
I'm pretty sure you used the wrong Pokemon terminology there.
What do you mean?
You said critical hit, not super effective.
I said two.
Whoa!
I didn't
Yeah,
say-
but who cares? It was in like Pokemon format.
I did
No one cares.
I did say that wasn't very. It wasn't.
I
very
think my favorite part of the whole thing was at the start, like the.
Dun, dun, dun.
Alright, so
Evolve.
Wait, like 8 out of 10 cats music.
How-
Dun.
oh, the countdown music.
Yeah.
So, how many fictional items did you have?
Like 20.
How many fictional items did you have? What was your fictional item, basically?
It was the hero summoning orb.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
You see, Zuckerberg
alright.
isn't as fictional.
What were your 3 alliterations? That's not a word, but who cares?
Papyrus is pasta-powered pain producer.
Yeah, that's one.
Lizard luck.
Oh, yeah, fair point.
And fair fiend.
15. Okay. Very good job, Jared. That was something.
Yep.
What's Aaron?
You started with a Pokemon encounter, obviously. Oh, the whole thing was a Pokemon encounter.
Pokemon.
And it ended with stepping in a twig.
It was the Waluigi launcher.
Launcher.
Stood on a twig.
Yes.
Waluigi launcher.
Incredible. 10 out of 10.
Oh,
Best yet.
wow, very good.
Yes. Very good.
My lord.
Alright, Eric, come on.
Okay.
Show us what you got.
Obviously,
If ours was so bad, then
Mine
neither.
might be a bit long.
obviously the best is for
Of
last,
course,
right?
make your one long.
It compensates.
I'm not gonna make that. I'm not gonna make that joke on here. Oh man. OMWHYD episode 1. Eric, script, whatever. Alright. It's inevitable that I was going to have to fight Bill. He was strong, but our rivalry was stronger. He was quicker than me and opened by using his opening move, Intimidate. It had immediate effects as I started to feel scared and my muscle mass depleted by 25%. It was my turn. He stood in front of me, with his arms crossed. Ugh, I hate this guy, I muttered under my breath. I'm not going to be able to win this with my muscles gone. ... That's it! I turned, facing Bill straight in the eyes, and used Power Up! I felt stronger, and not even like I felt before, but stronger than that. I felt 150%. I have written something weird, but it doesn't make sense. Bill was getting ready to punch me in the face, but then suddenly a new opponent has entered the battle. Teacher enters the battle and immediately uses Break Up. It was super effective. After about 20 minutes of apologizing in the principal's office, I was finally able to go to class. On my way, however, there was a suspicious swain swaying his hand at me, gesturing me to come over to him. He was wearing a straw hat with wheat in his mouth. He was also wearing a trench coat covering what he had in his locker. Hey kid, I saw you in that fight. do you want something to help you defend yourself? He only showed me half of his face. I mean, yeah, but I don't have any cash. I don't have any cash on me right now. I shakily reply. Nah, bro. I don't want cash. I just need you to reserve me a place, a spot in the front of the line of the lunch line. I could die for one of those delicious dirty donuts. He says with a drop of saliva dripping from his lip. Okay, yeah, I can do that. What have you got for me? I say. Without hesitation and without saying anything, he hands me a pack of cards, which have Card Jitsu written across the front, with an old penguin on the front, with a long white beard and a straw hat. How do I use them? I say. He hastily responds, just pull a card, and you'll be fine. Trust me. He says after throwing and then suddenly throws something on the ground. Smoke appears, and he disappears. The next day, I was walking to school, and I felt confident. I walked up to Bill. Oh, look who it is. You ready to die, brat? Bill says to me as he cracks his knuckles. Don't be so confident, Bill. I've got something up my sleeve. I snarkily say back. By this point, there was a huge crowd around us, shouting, "Fight, fight, fight!" Guru was faster than faster than me, and was therefore it was his turn first. Gary used Quick Punch. I could only watch as I got a right hook into my cheek. I took a lot of damage, but I pulled through, and it was now my turn. I pulled out a card from my dubious deck of devilish cards. Suddenly, in front of me, a 20-foot long pencil appears and starts scribbling all over Bill's face. Everyone was appropriately screaming, and Bill started crying. After a few seconds of the ginormous pencil scribbling all over Bill's face, the pencil rotates and starts rubbing Bill out. At first, it just looked like it was erasing the scribbles that it had written all over Bill's face. But then, it looked like it was erasing Bill's facial features, starting with his eyes, then his ears, and his nose, and finally his mouth. After that, the pencil disappeared, and so did I, and so did the deck of cards. Bill started grabbing his neck in desperation for air. He started stumbling backwards. He stepped on a twig and fell backwards down a flight of stairs, snapping almost every bone in his body, and covered in blood. I guess Bill's not gonna be bothering me anymore, I say as I shrug and walk off.
Excellent.
Okay.
That's just name change. I swear you called him Gary at one point.
No, I don't remember. Just quick question. You know how at the start he used like a power up or something and he felt 150%? In real life terms, what was the power up? Was it like an actual power?
Oh no, it was just an emotional pep talk.
I thought it was
Oh,
steroids.
okay.
It was
So like
like-
in his head,
it
he
was
was like,
like,
I can do this.
I can just come on.
I was hoping for steroids.
What?
Why are you steroids? What are you on?
Okay.
So that was interesting.
Yeah.
This was the best story.
What? You
yet.
didn't even ask for my thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. What are you?
What was your fiction?
What were your things?
What are you,
Oh, we are so professional.
Yeah.
I know. We're just the best.
What were your what do you call it?
Alright, so my
Fictional.
topic was I gained a fictional item.
Yes.
I
I
know
don't know if anyone's played Club Penguin here, but
think
there
all of
was
us have.
if you went to the dojo, there was a game you could play
Dojo.
called Card Jitsu, and I played this game a lot as a kid. So yeah, I chose that. Obviously that was the pencil. My 3 alliterations were on. You can speak of something while I found it.
So how was your guys' day? Did you have good day at school?
I had a good day at school.
Yes, I had
Oh.
good day at school as well.
Alright, I
Yeah.
I
Excellent.
found it.
Right.
So, on my way, however, there was a suspicious swain swaying his hand.
What's
Oh yeah, and
swain?
then there was the dirty donut
Oh, yeah.
thing.
Why would you want to eat
delicious
a?
dirty donut?
Why do you want to eat a dirty donut?
Oh, sexy.
We knew it.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
No.
That's not me. That was the suspicious guy.
Right.
Suspicious man.
I mean, that's why he's suspicious.
Was the suspicious man the penguin?
No, the penguin was on the cards.
Yeah, he wasn't real.
Oh yeah, my last one was
Oh yeah, the
I
deck
pull
of
out a
cards.
card from my dubious deck of devilish cards.
Right.
And then obviously
The stepping on twig was him.
stepping on twig was
And
him.
then he broke his neck. Why is there just a random twig inside?
No, it was like outdoors. It was like an outdoor courtyard fight kind of.
Then how did he fall down a flight of stairs?
He stepped on a twig.
Seems legit.
Alright, you just
Magic.
step on a twig, stairs
Magic.
appear.
Hey, the cops could have done something. I don't know.
Yep.
Magic.
Okay.
Cool.
Alright.
Whose was the best story? I'd say Jared's.
Sure.
That's pretty good.
Jared's.
Why?
It was funny.
What was we said so? Paper go.
Yeah.
Yeah, yours was the best. You
Okay,
can't-
now as
Can't
the
just-
winner, you must give a speech while we award you with your prize.
Oh, we could say like as the winner, he gets to add an extra thing next week.
Oh, actually, that's a good idea.
that's
That's
a
a good
pretty good
idea.
idea.
You get to pick one specific. Do we do it for specifically each person, or just one that we all have to?
No, they choose
Except for him.
They choose a person to get an extra one.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
you know-
just
You know,
bullying.
you know what? Yeah, let's do that. If you have any like, no one's gonna watch this, but to that ghost who's watching out there, if you have anything like any rule sets that we could add that we're not smart enough to think of, send those to the and I repeat, oh no, what have you done? 1 at gmail.com. That is oh no.
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 They don't need it spelled
No,
out.
no,
I think they can spell.
That is OH.
God.
It's
in the description.
Shut up. Let me have my
Bro,
moment.
do you know how to spell?
It's OHNOW. HATHAVEYOUDONE, and then the numerical 1 at Gmail. That's GMAIL dot. That's like a full stop. Com. COM.
Good lord.
POM. There you go, guys.
Done.
New letter.
Okay, so
I don't think we really have anything else.
Who are you picking to be the bullied person?
Who's gonna be
for next
bullied?
round?
Who's bullied?
He's gonna be bullied?
I wonder.
Probably me.
Eeny, meeny,
You can do
miny,
wheel the side if you really want.
moe.
Oh no!
Extra.
No, Alex.
Okay, so the audio viewers have no clue what happened.
Well, I didn't say it out loud. Just
Oh
now.
yeah. So
Yes.
Alex
Alex
has
was chosen to
been.
be
You
a
did it 3
sacrifice.
times. You
Alex,
went.
surprisingly, has been picked as
I'm always bullied.
has been the person picked to have an extra objective to complete for their next week.
If it's me again next week.
Hey, just win. Just do
Yeah,
good.
just win,
Yeah,
idiot.
just win. You wouldn't pick yourself.
Well, I don't know. It's not that smart.
Wait, Lucas, do you have like a cool, catchy like intone to the app?
No.
I could add that.
Now.
Sure, I'll make
Oh,
something.
no. Alright, everyone quiet. Now.
I'm keeping that. I'm so adding that as the end tone.
Yeah.
Alright.
And play that funky music.
Yo.
Alright.
Ba-dow.
Alright, and play that tone. Now.